It's all part of this 24-hour give-a-thon. It's about 18 hours in now, so plenty of donations have come through. Despite the explosion happening around 6:30 this morning, fires weren't actually put out till around 4 p.m. this evening. Now again, Jessica, one person is in custody on their way to the hospital. As for the Jasper County Deputy Nolan Murray, who was shot, he is stable in ICU. 10 officers with the Ozarks Drug Enforcement Team came here with a drug-related warrant just before 4 this afternoon. Sometime after arriving to the second floor room on the south side of the building, an undisclosed number of shots were fired. Things are really energized here. As you can see, there are still plenty of volunteers here calling people, making sure if they haven't already, they're getting out and they're casting their votes. A lot of big name candidates will be here representing the Republican Party. They have scheduled appearances from Senator Ted Cruz and Roy Blunt, gubernatorial candidate Eric Greitens, and many other GOP leaders. Because they can't discriminate, Safer says men can sign up, but so far they've had no takers. If they do, riders can still request what gender they prefer. An average of 350 miles is a good rule of thumb, so if you run 3 miles twice a week, that's new shoes about every year, or if you're Stacey Garvilla, probably every week, and if you're me, I don't even need shoes. So. The National Weather Service has confirmed that the tornado that hit Goodman, Missouri was an EF2 with maximum winds of around 120 miles per hour. The storm left an approximately 15-mile path of destruction running right through the heart of the town. But that wind is such a killer. I actually think I lost my Christmas wreath, but it's my fault for still having it up at this point.
I was going to say, maybe that's nature's way of saying time to move on.
I will learn for next year. Right? Thanks, Jeremiah.
So I think we'll have to still kind of iron out when exactly we'll see the rain for late in the work week and into the weekend.
Well, I guess I need to find my umbrella. It's been missing for a while.
Yeah, better look for that.
A Parsons man is under arrest for suspicion of murder. Around 9:30 Wednesday morning, Parsons officers were called to 225 Stone for a victim who had been beaten with a bat. 59-year-old Donald Trammell was pronounced dead at the scene. Officers took 57-year-old Timothy Moses of Parsons into custody for questioning. He's being held on suspicion of murder, attempted murder, and aggravated assault. Police also took a machete from the scene as evidence. An 18-year-old suspect is arrested for the sexual assault of a young girl. Cordell Spurgeon admitted that last February he had sex with a 12-year-old at her Carthage home. The investigation began as officers were taking a report on harassment. Spurgeon is currently being held at the Jasper County Jail. An Orinoco man gets the chance to say thank you to the emergency dispatcher who helped save his life. Patricia Lefevre received a 911 call last May when Terry Westhoff was unconscious and not breathing. She provided life-saving instructions to Terry's wife Becky by walking her through how to perform CPR until help arrived. They later found out Terry was having a heart attack. The Westhoff family was able to meet Lefevre and all of the emergency personnel who saved his life.
It's great seeing the people that, saved your life.
It's a reminder of why I do my job and why I got into this field to begin with. And it's one of those life goals to really, everyone wants to make a difference in someone's life, and this is very obvious that I've done that.
Westhoff is fully recovered and he says he's living life to the fullest. Right, Jessica, these two have been causing havoc since the start of the new year, and people all over town are catching them on their property. Who are they? No one seems to know, but they're being called Thelma and Louise.
We were on a different type of call, and the call came out over the radio from our dispatch.
One of our officers gave me a call, says, "Hey, are you home?"
I had the dispatcher repeat the call because I wasn't quite sure she had said that correctly.
I said, "What's going on?" He says, "Well, are you at work?" And I thought, oh my gosh, something's happened in my house. And I said, "No, I'm down at my mom and dad's." I said, what do you need? What's going on? He says, "Well, there's a turkey on your house." And there was that awkward pause, and I said, "Excuse me, a what?" He says, "There's a turkey on your house."
Well, I found one full-size turkey on top of the mayor's house. He was pacing back and forth. There was another up in a tree gobbling at us, I guess is the best way to put it. Well, I called animal control out there, and we just tried to figure out exactly what to do with them. And finally, they flew away.
2 rogue turkeys have been spotted across the small town of Commerce for several weeks now.
One of our firemen, she called me to let me know that these turkeys were scaring her little dog. Another guy, he saw them pacing in his backyard. They've just been everywhere.
Up in trees, running across the road.
Two rascals just out having a good time.
According to National Geographic, wild turkeys generally forage in the forest. So why are they here in Commerce?
That I can't really answer. I guess my best answer would be why not commerce?
Well, some say they used to be someone's pets, and somehow or some way they got out.
And that's just the story I got. I don't know if that's 100% true or what.
No matter what version of the story is true, these two are certainly leaving their mark in commerce.
It's fun and more than anything. It just because, like I said, it's not something you hear about every day. You know, it's not something you see every day. For them to be perched up on a roof and just hanging out.
And it's that rebellious nature that's given them their names.
Since they're running together and they're running from the cops, I guess the best name I can think of would be Thelma and Louise.
But Shelby and Hart say as long as they don't cause too much of a commotion, these troublemakers are welcome to stay. In fact, they look forward to it.
I think they'd be a good addition. Tigers and turkeys, I guess, go together pretty good.
Thelma and Louise, forever in our hearts, you know.
The two turkeys haven't been spotted in a while, but Shelby and Hart still encourage people to be on the lookout. And Jessica, the turkeys haven't been dangerous. They haven't caused any real harm. But the mayor says if they ever do, they will definitely take care of them. But for now, it's all in good fun. I don't know if you've seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall, but this winter reminds me of the weather outside is weather. Because it's just all over the place.
I can't believe you just sang on air. That was pretty
If you guys want more,
impressive.
just let me know.
Pretty incredible stuff.